Hey everyone, this is VJose32 here with a bit of an update. Look at this stack of cards. These are all basically rider backs I have in my collection, all different. And that's not even all of them. It doesn't include anything I reviewed, like the Red Dragons, the Skull deck, Ghost decks, Saddle Masters, Scorpions, Spiders, and anything else that's basically rider back that I haven't looked at. These are all the different rider backs. I'm going to be kind of quickly going through them, hopefully. As an update, kind of an update announcement, I still am open to giving away decks of cards to anyone I feel deserves them, like especially female magicians. But please don't send me messages asking for decks of playing cards, because I'm not going to be giving them to you if you ask for them. I will only be giving away decks of playing cards to those that I feel like giving decks to, mainly female magicians. If you send me a message asking for playing cards, you're not going to be getting them. So please don't ask for anything. I'll be giving them to only those I feel is like giving them to, and not to anyone that asks for them. And same for shoutouts. I'll be giving shoutouts to those who I feel like giving shoutouts to and that I feel deserve shoutouts. Speaking of which, quick shout out to Magic Tricks 6. It's Magic Tricks with an X6. They're twin sisters who, they're fairly new to Magic. They need to practice some of their stuff and get better, but they're doing pretty good. And I like to watch their videos, and they've been posting tons of videos. Shout out to Callum123 Fists, and I believe they have a new collab channel, Magic to Deceive. That's just a quick shout out because they asked for one. Shout out to SissyRoo100. She's looking for more subscribers. Please check out her channel. She's pretty good. Again, also a beginner, looking to improve, obviously. Shout out to Cardmate2K. She's awesome, great Magic, and also a good deck reviewer. And also, big shout out to Skate 98, I think it was. Let me just double check that. I can't seem to see that message they sent me. Yes, 8 Skate 98, or 8S Kate 98, I guess you could say. She's an awesome card magician and kind of a skater girl. She's got a lot of great tricks. Her name is Hannah. I recommend you check out her channel. She's awesome. Please check out 8 Skate 98. And I don't know if I have any more shout outs. Also, check out Big Thunder Magic. He gave me a big awesome shout out, so please check him out. Subscribe to him. And I think that's all I got for now for shout outs. And again, don't ask for shout outs. I'll give them to you if I feel you deserve them. Anyways, rider backs. There's so many different styles, colors. There's the green one. Let's see if there's anything special about this one. Well, this one has a blank card. Double-sided blank card. It's got this card, which has 5 mini cards on it, which can be used for a gimmick where you change from small cards to a regular deck of playing cards. And then you have a blank card, and then the rest of the cards are standard bicycles, standard jokers, standard ace of spades, and they're just standard bicycle playing cards in the green. I like them. And nothing too special otherwise, box wise or anything like that. Then we have the yellows. These ones are, wow, bright. And actually so hard to see. And they're also very hard to find. And they actually have a reveal on the flaps. Q8. Queen of Hearts. So that's kind of cool. No reveals on the green at all. And, you know, I don't know if these were put out by some magic company or why they have a reveal. Other than that, just a standard deck of bicycle playing cards. They have a guaranteed Joker and a standard Joker and standard Ace of Spades, as opposed to the Jokers, the two standard Jokers that were in the green deck. And there's the rider back. It's kind of cool. It's really hard to make out and to see. I don't like using this one too much because it's almost blinding. It almost looks fluorescent as well when you look at it. It's pretty cool though. And like I said, hard to find. Best bet, eBay or UK Magic shops. I think that's where I found it, was cardsformagic.com or some other UK shop. And there's the brown one. Yes, it comes in a brown. And this one has Texas Hold'em rules and a poker guide. And brown backs, pretty cool. And there's a Texas Hold'em rules. And everything else is standard. Nothing has no blank cards or gimmick cards. And the Jokers are both standard. And all these have the standard air finishes, unless I otherwise specify. Then there's orange. Yay. You don't find too many orange decks out there. And this one has 2 blank cards, and everything else is the same as the regular decks. And why I'm doing this review, I'm not really sure, but this is kind of cool. Going through all the different decks. Then there's black. And this one has play by the rules ad card. And black back. And I'm sure most of these had some kind of ad cards, but I got rid of them. I have them, but they're not in the boxes anymore. There's a guaranteed Joker and a regular Joker. Anything else is normal. I only keep ad cards that have the actual back on because I could use it for some kind of gaff or gimmick if I decide to. Then we have gold and silver. These were from, I forget who, it was some Italian company. Anyways, they're pretty cool. Metallic ink cards. There you are. Nice metallic inks. Shiny. Not like the ones you can find in some American stores like Walmart or Target. They have 2 blank cards. Everything else is standard. And that's the gold deck. And the silver deck is exactly the same. 2 blank cards and nice metallic inks. And one thing to note as well about the Jokers is it has stars in the corners, in the 2 corners, as opposed to the US PC $ type logos, which this one actually has. So there's one of the stars, one of the US $ type logos. Man, there's a lot of these decks. Then there are black tigers. These ones are obviously more used than these ones. And it has a tiger on the front holding up the bicycle sign. It says black deck tigers on the bottom. I'm not sure why it says black deck tigers as opposed to just black tigers. Everything else, these ones have UV 500 airflow finish as opposed to air cushion finish. And it's got a reveal Queen of Hearts on top. And there's the airflow finish, in case you didn't see it. And it's got this cool white and black back. And there is a stack of diamonds reveal in the barcode. Sorry if you can't see that. This one has the same thing. And same reveal on top, Queen of Hearts. This one's the newer one. As you can see, it has white pips for all the cards. White and black court cards. Standard ace of spades and jokers in white and black. And white and black backs with black borders. Pretty cool. I like them. They handle pretty good. Just like any standard bikes. The only main difference I think with the finish is that it has UV coating on it, which means these will be visible under black lights and whatnot. So that's kind of cool. And the only difference with this one is that it has red pips on hearts and diamonds, which I think is much better than white pips for everything, because it makes the different suits kind of stand out. I don't like it when it's all the same color, because then you can't sort of to tell if it's, you know, spades or hearts or whatever. And these are pretty cool. And that's those ones. Then we have these ones. These are red and blue Riderbacks gold seal, traditional cut for the professional. I think I may have reviewed these. They also have, it's supposed to just not just this gold seal, but also a gold seal here. And these are done for Richard Turner, who is a fabulous card handler and gambler, and I think he's blind. And it has one blank card, and everything else is standard. The only difference is these are basically B stock playing cards, is what it is. That's what makes them good, is they're basically B stock. So it's kind of like bicycles on a B playing card stock. Alright. Alright, then we have the pink ribbon edition playing cards, which is slightly different. It has kind of a similar front, except it has the angel on a bicycle on the spade pip, and it's all pink. It has the same thing here on this side and the other side. It says great cards, great times. Pretty much the standard. And in the back you see, as opposed to seeing the back of the cards, you see back and front of the cards. And it has a special ribbon seal. I may have reviewed these before, I'm not sure. Inside you have some information on breast cancer research, and when you buy these cards, money does go to breast cancer, so I recommend picking these up for sure. You can buy these at Walmart, fairly inexpensive. In fact, I know there's a set of 2 at Walmart for I think $6 or $7, at least here in Canada. The backs are basically rider backs, except they have ribbons in the corners as opposed to angels. And each card has ribbons on them, as you can see in the pips. And we have pink pips instead of red pips, with a dark pink ribbon on them. Each one basically has 2 ribbons on it. Court cards are pretty cool. It's kind of standard, except they have ribbons on the pips, and they also have ribbons on their outfits as well. I just noticed, and they're all pink backgrounds, and lots of pink and dark pink on the cards, and they have ribbons all over the court cards. And some of them, like you see, only have 1 ribbon. Jokers are pink with ribbons in the corners. At least that one. Ace of Spades, standard, except it has a big ribbon on it. And there's the other Joker. And pretty cool deck, and it's for a good cause, so definitely pick it up. Although I'm wondering where is, you know, the man version of this deck. Where is the, you know, whatever. There's got to be some kind of a deck that can make for men. Could be colon cancer, could be testicular cancer. Make a deck that's blue or green or whatever, and make some money for men too as well. Male cancers. I don't know. Anyways, that's that deck. Then I have another pink deck. This is the Fuchsia deck, or as I like to call it, the hot pink deck. It is standard, and you get this back on it as well. I apologize if the video seems a little bit shaky. It's not the video, it's me. I had some coffee this morning and it's wearing off and I'm getting jittery. Always happens to me on Sundays for some reason. These cards, like I said, they have a really hot pink background. Other than that, they're basically standards. Bicycles or some gimmick cards. And I'll show you right now. There is a blank card. And one thing that's odd about the blank card is it has this black border around it. I really don't understand why they did that. If anyone knows why they put a black border on that, let me know. And then there is a couple of gaff cards. They are queens, half queen of spades, half queen of clubs, half queen of hearts, half queen of diamonds. And that's what you get with that Fuchsia deck. I do have the regular Fuchsia deck as well. I just happened to get this one because I placed an order with B and Poker World. Same on me. Shouldn't be saying that name. And I figured, what the heck, get these because they're a little bit different. And you can never have too many turquoise or Fuchsia decks. Speaking of which, there's a turquoise version. Same box and everything. It's also standard. I don't know if these standard ones have the so-called perfect pips or not. There's some more gimmick cards. Again, the blank card with the black around the border, for whatever odd reason. And then we got the full Monty gimmick cards. Ace of Hearts with the Free of Clubs pip, and Free of Clubs with an Ace of Hearts pip. And then, I don't know if there's more than one Two of Clubs in here. I guess not, just the one Two of Clubs, but that's what you get for gimmicks with this one, the $1 Million Monty. You'll also get these cards with the new Compass decks from Miss May, 822, because for some reason he likes that trick. Alright, then we got red and blue. These ones are a little bit different. They're a Canadian version. Kind of a standard box on the front, bicycle. The bottom says playing cards and cartes azure, which is French for playing cards. Duh. On the side it says International Playing Card Company, which is like the Canadian or the international version of it, and it says manufactured in USA. Fabrique EU for International Playing Cards, and Markham, Ontario, Canada. It's really hard to see. There's a lot of writing on there. On this side, Ericus and Finis, Finia Cousin de Air. Top, it says Poker. I did peel the seals off, stupid me, but oh well. Bottom, it says Bicycle Poker 808. And in the back, you get this boring back design, which I hate about Canadian cards. It's just a barcode with the spade pip and bicycle, almost like the front of the box. They always do that with these Canadian decks, I don't know why. And then, this is kind of interesting, on the flap it says, we claim exclusive trademark rights. And there it is, and then it says, same thing in French, news, reservoirs, tous les droits. And the cards, these are my oldest deck of cards right now. You can see they're a little bit dirty, a little bit warped, and I don't even use them that much, but they're pretty cool. And this is standard bicycles, you got a guaranteed joker. standard ace of spades, standard jokers. No gimmicks or gaff cards, and they still handle practically like new. Even though it's my oldest deck, and these are my oldest decks of cards, and they've had a lot of use. Just not so much use lately because of all the new decks I've been getting. Alright, let's move on. Next we have the Bicycle Titaniums. These are the V1s. I never got the V2s. There is Crimson Red and Steel Blue, which almost looks like a gray, and this is a darker red. They have a lot of metallic ink, and that's basically the only difference from a standard bicycle. Plus it also has an ad card from 311 and a double backer. The rest of the cards are standard, except court cards have a lot of golden colors on them, and they have metallic inks, especially on the red cards. Everything else standard, no other gaff cards or gimmicks other than the double backer. And they do have a second version which has an embossed box, but these ones don't. No big deal, wasn't worth the money just to get an embossed box. Alright, I'm going to do these ones in another video because I'm got so much crap to look at in those ones. This is the kind of the Illusionist version. These were from 311, and it says 311 on the bottom. And this was an earlier version done by Illusionist, and it's the Master's edition, and it's got this really cool spade pip on the front, kind of a different box front. It says bicycle, it says Illusionist on top, the logo is there. And they do have a 7 of spades reveal. Sorry, this one is a 7 of spades, this one is a Jack of diamonds reveal on the bottom. I actually got another blue Masters deck on the way, getting it free from Illusionist with the order I just placed. Another thing that's interesting is they have different color seals on it. One is red, one is black. I don't really know why. Other than that, they are basically standard, although they do have UV 500 airflow finish, just like the Black Tigers, which are also from Illusionist. And it comes with a special gaff, the Bicycle Ghost Ace of Spades. Everything else is standard bicycle except for the Ace of Spades. It looks like this. The red one has, of course, red instead of blue. It's a really nice big spade pip, and it says Bicycle Masters Edition on top. It's pretty cool. I like it. Got an excellent finish. If you're into performing and you like using rider backs, you should definitely pick these up because they will last longer. And if you spend $75 on Illusionist, you can get a blue one free, like I am, because I spent $150. And I just got a couple more quickly to go over. This is the Multicolors deck. I may have reviewed it before. Got a green front with multicolors in multiple colors, and a blue pip. This side is in red, this side is in yellow, this side is in blue on the top, the bottom is just white, and the back is black, which is what the cards have. It comes with a blank card with a black face, or a black back I should say, and the cards have blue pips for the spades, yellow pips for the diamonds, red pips for the hearts, and green pips for the clubs. And as you can see, the court cards have a lot of color in them, a lot of greens and yellows, reds and blues. One joker is in blue. Second joker is multicolored with various different colors, and these lightning bolts on them. I have no idea what they're for. And the Ace of Spades pip is in blue as well. Other than that, it's a fairly standard deck of bicycle playing cards. Fans and everything nicely. And it's just really colorful. I like it. So some of you might go, oh look, it's a Uno cards or whatever. But they're cool. And this were produced by, it says it's a limited edition of a famous bicycle deck on the bottom of the box. I believe it was produced by some Asian company. They have a new one, which is I forget what it's called, but it's basically almost looks like any other deck of bicycle because it's off-centered. It's actually angled of sorts on cards, and we're missing a pip on one corner on the index, and it's kind of interesting, but I just did not decide to this thing yet because I didn't like him that much. I'll try to finish this up quickly. Here is Eco Edition, which I think I reviewed before. It has kind of like the Pink Ribbon Edition, a spade pip with a angel on a bicycle on it. It has a recycling symbol on it. It says playing cards as you weigh. Eco Edition, Edition Eco. It has French and English. You can get these at Walmart for a good price. Totally recommend it. They do use some recycled materials, and they are recyclable. Everything else is fairly standard box, except that it is very cardboardy and not smooth or shiny like the regular ones. And the back, as you can see, has the faces and backs of the cards and a barcode. And I did take off the seal again foolishly. Well, I still have it on top. It's green, but I ripped up the back a little bit because it's really a cardboard box paper. Cards themselves, standard bicycles, except the court cards have a lot of greens and yellowy colors, and the hearts are in a dark green. These ones have black and greens, as you can see, for the black court cards. Ace of Spades is standard. And we got one guaranteed joker in black, and we have another joker. This one is in green. And these cards have a really nice finish in my opinion. It is just a standard finish, but it feels really nice. And they're good for the environment, and I totally recommend you check them out. And there is another card that comes with it, like an advertisement informational card, but I don't have it on me. And just a couple more to quickly look at. This is the Burgundy deck, really cool, harder to find. It also has a reveal, 6D, 6 of diamonds on the flaps, which is pretty cool. There's no gimmick cards or anything like that, just a standard deck of bicycles with a guaranteed joker and everything. And a really cool burgundy color back design. I really like the burgundy colors. It handles nicely and everything. Alright, just two more to look at, I promise, for now. And they are the Fuchsia and turquoise decks. Again, fairly standard bicycle ones. A little bit different than the standard ones because they only have two. This one only has 2 blank cards. Everything else is standard bicycle. And this one also has 2 blank cards. So the new standard ones have a couple of gimmicks on them. These older ones only have blank cards, but they're all good quality. And that, my friends, is a kind of a long video. It's 30 minutes. I apologize for that, but you're not going to find 25 deck reviews in 30 minutes anywhere else. I promise you that. And it's actually not even 30 minutes yet, but I apologize for the extremely long video. Don't forget to check out those channels I mentioned in the beginning. And I will be looking at some more rider backs, believe it or not, in my next video. So stay tuned for that. I promise it won't be anywhere near as long as this one, hopefully. And I apologize for the length of this one. I'll see you next time.